Hey there, indie wrestling fans, Brian Zane here. It's Tuesday, November 14th, and in association with Powerbomb.tv, it's time for This Week in Independent Wrestling. All eyes are on the West Coast this weekend, beginning with All Pro Wrestling's Clash at the Cow Palace this past Friday. The main event saw Rey Mysterio and Juventud Guerrera beat Penta El Zero M and Rey Fenix in a Lucha Legacy tag match. Other matches included Jeff Cobb retaining the Universal title against Jack Swagger, the world's cutest tag team beating Colt Cabana and Tessa Blanchard, Jacob Fatu defeating Carl Fredericks to become the new Worldwide Internet Champion, and Lion Power recapturing the tag team championships. If you want to see highlights of the tag title match, which features yours truly at ringside, check out the video on the Wrestling with Wregret YouTube channel. APW returns to action in early 2018, date to be determined. And on Sunday, down the road in Southern California, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood hosted the first NWA World title offense since the league was purchased by Billy Corgan. Tim Storm successfully retained the title against challenger Nick Aldis in a match that was streamed live on the NWA's Facebook page and had been built for the last several weeks on the YouTube series 10 Pounds of Gold. Since that match, multiple major independent wrestling talents have expressed a public interest on social media in challenging for the title. The NWA has released a statement on their Twitter account reading, quote, "The NWA is open for business," says National Wrestling Alliance President William Corgan. "If anyone wants to step up to challenge the champion, reach out to Dave Lagana. We are listening." End quote. We have some breaking news. Wrestlecircus's Rise of the Machine event, which was set for this Saturday night in Austin, Texas, has been canceled. The league's Twitter account made the announcement just this morning, saying the show is being nixed, quote, "due to unforeseen circumstances," end quote. They're asking fans who have already purchased tickets to fill out a refund form pinned to the top of their Twitter page to get their money back. Over in the UK, Revolution Pro had a huge weekend with their Global Wars event on November 9th and 10th in London, which saw stars from New Japan take on some of the biggest names in independent wrestling. On night one, Tomohiro Ishii got big wins over Keith Lee and Dave Mastiff, Tetsuya Naito beat Marty Scurll, and Yuji Nagata beat Zach Gibson, while night two saw Minoru Suzuki defeat Matt Riddle, and RPW British Heavyweight Champion Zack Sabre Jr. successfully defended his championship against Will Ospreay. Staying in the UK, Progress 57 took place this past Sunday in Manchester. The show saw CCK defend the Progress tag titles against Ring Conf, Keith Lee defeat Flash Morgan Webster, and Travis Banks defend his Progress World Championship against Mark Andrews. Back in the US, Shimmer had a huge weekend with 4 shows in 2 days at the Berwyn Eagles Club in Chicago. The shows saw the totally tubular tag team of Delilah Doom and Leva Bates win the Shimmer tag titles, Mercedes Martinez successfully defend her Shimmer title against Jessica Havoc and Hikaru Shida before losing it to Nicole Savoy on the last event of the weekend, and multiple matches from Joshi wrestling icon and legend Aja Kong, who beat Mia Yim on Shimmer 97 and teamed with Mercedes Martinez to defeat Hikaru Shida and Nicole Savoy on Shimmer 98. Combat Zone Wrestling's Night of Infamy event took place on Saturday in Sewell, New Jersey. The show saw 2 Combat Zone Wrestling World title switches, as Joe Gacy was able to win the belt from Shane Strickland before losing it immediately afterward to Ricky Shane Page. The show also saw Jimmy Jacobs beat Sami Callihan and Jimmy Lloyd defeat Brandon Kirk in a Squared Circle of Survival match. Post-match, Lloyd challenged Matt Tremont to a death match at CZW's Cage of Death event, which will take place on December 9th. Beyond Wrestling's Beyond Unprofessional event took place this Sunday in Somerville, Massachusetts. The show saw David Starr pin Martin Stone, Ricky Shane Page defend his newly won CZW World title against John Silver, Wheeler Utah, Mike Verna, Josh Briggs, and Maxwell Jacob Friedman all advanced to the second round of the tournament for tomorrow, and Team Pazuzu of Chris Dickinson, Jaka, and EYFBO defeated Jimmy Jacobs, Sami Callihan, Michael Elgin, and AR Fox in elimination tag. Post-match, EYFBO, who were eliminated early in the main event, returned to the ring and turned on Dickinson and Jaka, seemingly spelling the end of the larger Team Pazuzu stable. The Scenic City Trios Tournament takes place this Saturday night in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area at Hickson High School. The one-night, 8-team Trios Tag Team Tournament will kick off at 7:30, with doors opening at 6:30. First round matches will see the Rat Pack versus the Nightmare Mob, Team Southern Underground Pro versus Team Glory Pro, a Case of Ducklings, that's Ethan Case and the Ugly Ducklings, versus the Southern Motors, and the Viking War Party versus the Carnies. Gunnar Miller will take on Cyrus the Destroyer in a special attraction matchup. Chikara is in Haverhill, Massachusetts this Saturday for Dark Water, and Enfield, Connecticut this Sunday for Kill the Moon. Dark Water will see a rare Mike Quackenbush match as he takes on Max Smashmaster, plus Mr. Touchdown versus Hallowicked, Icarus versus Missile Assault Man, and more. Sunday's Kill the Moon show will feature Dasher Hatfield versus Keith Lee, Missile Assault Man versus Hallowicked, and Proletariat Boar versus Juan Francisco de Coronado. Want to check out more independent wrestling? Powerbomb.tv just released new content this week from Women's Wrestling Revolution, Southern Underground Pro, Grand Slam Wrestling, Viral Pro Wrestling, and more coming from Smart Marked Video. Use the promo code BrianSentMe and get your first 20 days of the streaming service absolutely free. Got any tips regarding news, upcoming events, and results? Send them our way via direct message at facebook.com/independentwrestling. For Powerbomb.tv, I'm Brian Zane, and I'll see you next time.